Let's take a look at number 11. It says a genetic cross between two pea plants produces the following offspring. Determine the genotypes of both plants. Now, if you look at the phenotype ratio in the offspring, we see this roughly 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 ratio between all 4 possible combinations of phenotypes. So there are multiple possible answers for this one. And the way that I like to work on this question is I like to kind of work my way backwards by visualizing what the Punnett square would look like. And then based on that Punnett square, I can deduce the parental genotype. So I can imagine having a 4x1 Punnett square where one parent is producing a gamete that's recessive for both, and the other parent is producing 4 different types of gamete, like so. So if I complete my Punnett square, then I have a 4x1 Punnett square, each with different phenotypes. So we do see that 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 ratio between all 4 of the phenotype combinations. So this means that the first parent that can produce 4 different types of gamete, that parent has to be a double heterozygote. And the second parent, which gives only the little t, little y gamete, that means that parent is a double homozygous recessive. So this is the first parent genotype combination that can produce that offspring phenotype. Now, another Punnett square that I can visualize in my head is a 2x2 Punnett square where the first parent is producing 2 different types of gamete with one recessive T with one capital Y, one dominant allele, and recessive T with recessive Y. And the other parent now will have recessive Ys for both, but it may have one dominant or one recessive here. So now let's complete the Punnett square. And again, we can confirm that we can produce 4 different types of gamete, right? So 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 ratio, like so. Okay, so that means the first parent shown on this side, that means the genotype of that parent will be little t, big Y, little y. And the genotype of the second parent shown on this side is going to be big T, little y, little y. Okay, so that's the second type of parental genotype combination that will give rise to this 1 to 1 to 1 phenotype ratio. So again, the way that I worked this out was I kind of visualized what the Punnett square should look like. Then I worked with my backwards, and then I deduced the parental genotype from the possible gamete formation. So this is number 11.